Welcome back to the IBFP. Here's your host, Boxing New.
David Benavidez groupies exposed. And look, let's break it down honestly and objectively as possible. And we get a lot of comments from David Benavidez groupies. These guys aren't David Benavidez fans. These guys are absolutely groupies. The first guy on the list is Funny Mouth. Now, what kind of man's name is Funny Mouth? That lets you know what kind of guy we're talking about right now, because any man going around saying that he got a funny mouth lets you know what he's all about. But look, let me break down this guy's comment. He states IBFP's credibility has gone down the drain in the last 3 years. The dude is saying David Benavidez is ducking Carlos Adames, laughing out loud. His own comment section has turned against him. He's the same as Dante's Boxing Nation, just the opposite fan base. Now, this makes zero sense, because when you go back to my video, literally nowhere in the video did I say David Benavidez ducked Carlos Adames. I literally asked the question, is David ducking this guy? And I presented the evidence and allowed the viewer to make the decision. I never once accused David Benavidez of ducking anybody on there. That's it. So if you actually listened to the video, you would have heard that. The guy never listened, typed in a comment, and started talking about his funny mouth. I mean, think about it. Just the day before, I literally said David Benavidez is chasing greatness by going after Dimitri Bivol. See, that's the problem. I give David credit, and these guys never say anything, never comment, never acknowledge it. I gave David Benavidez all the credit in the world. Now this guy comes out here with a funny mouth talking crazy about me, and you didn't even listen to the video. Makes no sense, because we understand that's why his mouth is funny, because he's all about pleasing David Benavidez. Now let's get to the next one. The next one is Dante's Victim Nation. And this guy says, IBFP, you're out here sounding like blue blood with these reaching videos that have little to no evidence just to make fighters look bad. Benavidez's previous 3 fights shows that he doesn't run from any smoke. Now, the problem that I have with Dante's Victim Nation is this is a blatant lie. I'm not out here reaching. All I'm doing is reporting the facts. And you remember, facts are not hate. Think about this. What did I report? I reported that Carlos Adames had Team Benavidez turned down and rejected a fight. I also reported that David Benavidez has already fought a 160-pound fighter in David Lemieux who was washed, which is a fact. I reported that David Benavidez fought a hype job and also another blown-up 160-pound fighter in Demetrius Andre, which is a fact. And I also reported that David Benavidez wanted to fight Terrence Crawford at 168, which is another fact. Literally reported nothing but facts, and you say I'm reaching with no evidence. That makes zero sense. Makes zero sense. Now, what's even worse is this guy says David Benavidez's previous 3 fight shows he doesn't run from any smoke. Well, let's go take a look at those fights. You see that he fought David Morrell with 11 wins. Okay, so David Morrell only had 11 fights. Does that prove he'll fight anybody? I don't think so. He fought Alexander Volstik, who was previously retired. That doesn't prove that he'll fight anybody. And he fought Demetrius Andre, a blown-up hype job for 160. That doesn't prove he'll fight anybody. Literally, this is one of the dumbest comments I've gotten all day. And not only that, I'm the same guy that said David Benavidez was chasing greatness by targeting and going after Dimitri Bivol. Literally, how stupid can these people get? I mean, look, let's just break it down. David Benavidez is a good fighter, just not a great fighter. And when I give him his credit, when I say he's chasing greatness, all of these fanboys ignore that, and they want to get mad at facts. Don't be mad at me, because these guys are shocked and upset by the possibility that David Benavidez would ever avoid or turn down a fight, when the facts point to just the opposite. I mean, think about this. David Benavidez last year had an opportunity to enforce a Canelo fight, and he passed on that. That's a fact. David Benavidez in 2020 had an opportunity to unify with an undefeated world champion in Caleb Plant, and he passed on the opportunity. And David Benavidez, also in 2020, had an opportunity to go at Archer Better BF and have the #1 spot in the WBC, and he passed on the opportunity. David Benavidez even said 2 years ago that he doesn't want to go up to 175 and get an immediate title shot at Archer Better BF. He's always avoided that smoke. So don't get mad at me for stating facts, because everything I say I can back up. These are facts and never feelings.